We're going to talk about the kettlebell deadlift, which is a exercise that should precede any kind of attempts at a kettlebell swing. The movement of the hips back and forward is identical to the kind of motion you want to get with a kettlebell swing. So you want to be really comfortable moving up and down with the weight before you start actually trying to swing the kettlebell around. So also kettlebell deadlifts are something that you can load up pretty heavy, and they're great for keeping your shoulder blades in the right position. If they start to slip, you'll notice. So I'm using a really light kettlebell just for demoing, but you can definitely load this up. I think I did about 100 pounds yesterday. So you can throw a bigger bell at it if you got one. So here we go. So the idea with a deadlift, we want to make sure that we're able to move our hips backward and forward. For the deadlift, we don't want to be bending at the knees and doing a knee hinge. This is all about the hip hinge. So you're going to have your knees slightly bent the whole time, and then we're just going to send the hips back, and then you grab onto the bell. So for the first try, what you want to do is if you have to bend your knees a little bit more to get down to the bell, that's fine. And if you find yourself rounding your back, that's okay, as long as before you pick it up, you get into this nice flat back position and you drop those shoulder blades down. So you stand up with it, like that. So from the front, you want to feel like you're pulling apart on the handle. So you're going to actually really activate your back and squeeze your shoulder blades together, dropping them down your back. One really easy thing to happen, especially as you get heavier with kettlebell deadlifts, is that as you come forward, your weight round, your shoulders round forward. So you really need to keep them dropped into their position. So from the front, it should look like this. Knees a little bit bent. You should be drawing straight back and straight forward with the hips. So the shoulder blades stay packed, dropped, and down. And you go all the way over and all the way up. Try to keep a neutral position with your head. Try not to kind of stick your head forward like that. So from the side, it looks like this. Shoulder blades dropped, nice and tall posture. Sit your hips back, nice long neck, and come all the way forward. So keeping your knees bent a little bit keeps this from being too hamstring dominant and makes it more about your glutes. Okay? So that's it. And you can go heavier, do 3 to 6 reps, and that's working more for strength. Or if you're working up to kettlebell swings, just getting that endurance motion, you'll want to do more like, 10 to 15 reps at a decent weight just to get that groove, that movement pattern. Okay?